Okay, we've let this dry to a haze, so we're ready to wipe it off. Hey, hold on there. Let's go over proper wiping techniques.
Yeah,
okay?
Good idea.
And what he was about to do is pretty common. People just take a rag and scrunch it up and start wiping. They got all kinds of wacky edges and stuff here. So here's a couple techniques to help you to do a good job of wiping anything off, whether it's a paint cleaner like this, a polish, or a wax. Take and fold this 4 ways. Okay, what this is going to do, first of all, it's going to give you 8 dedicated sides to wipe with. Okay, so that's good towel management. Next, it's going to give you some cushion here to spread out the pressure of your hand. Okay, and then here's a technique for actually wiping any product off. Lay this down flat, put your hand on it, and then just slightly twist this back and forth. And see how I made a shiny spot there?
Oh yeah.
Okay, now come back and just take little swipes, little bites. And what you're going to do is you're going to creep out from the shiny spot. Now, when I say creep out, I don't mean get weird on me. I mean move out from the shiny spot. And that's called breaking open a layer of wax, or in this case, breaking open a layer of paint cleaner. The whole idea is when you're working on a flawless finish like this, you need to really bring up the level of your professionalism and technique so you don't put scratches back into the paint. And this is really important because modern clear coats, again, they're scratch sensitive. It doesn't take much to scratch them, but it sure does take a little bit of work to get them out, doesn't it?
Now that we've got the paintwork polish enhancer removed off the vehicle, it's time for the icing on the cake. You know, the last step is to go ahead and apply the Wolfgang Fusion wax. Now this is really going to make this thing come alive.
Yeah, the Fusion is actually German engineered super polymers fused with carnauba wax. So you get the long-lasting protection of the synthetic polymers, but you get the look, the gloss, the clarity and shine famous from carnauba wax.
So you go ahead and switched out our pads now. We've got the red ones on, we took the white ones off, and now it's time to do the little magic.
These are very, very soft, and all you have to do with this is just take it in here, just kind of spin it like that. Put some wax on that pad, you're ready to go.
All right.
And again, we want to take and apply this in straight lines in the direction the wind would blow over the car. You want to use a gentle touch with this because, see, we've already perfectly prepared the paint for wax. That was with the polished paintwork enhancer. And the goal here is to put on a thin, even coat. You don't want a thick coat. A thick coat just wastes product and makes wipe off hard.
What's great about the size of this wax that comes from the Fusion wax is the fact that if you do it right, you're going to get like 30 applications out of this one jar. Well, a little bit goes a long way, and you know what? You're going to get a great shine as well.
That's right. And unlike the Wolfgang Deep Gloss Paint Sealant, which is oxygen activated over here that we had to let dry, this is a product you can apply and then instantly wipe it right off. And that makes it pretty much, you can't help but get great results. Another nice thing about this, Bruno, is if you accidentally get this on any kind of plastic trim, it won't dry and turn white. You know how unsightly that is?
That can be really, really difficult to get at because it goes in nooks and crannies that are hard to reach, and you always, well, it seems like you never finished. You know, you'll be walking around the car and you always find your little white spots, and that's really a headache.
And once it's dried, it's almost impossible to get it off there. So it's always going to look stained.
All right, Mike, so the back of the car is done. Now I think it's just a matter of, using the proper techniques and removing it all.
That's right. Since we don't have to let it dry, we're ready to wipe it off.
I like the instant gratification part of this.
Well, notice how easy this wipes off, too. Have you ever had a wax where you had to actually struggle to get it off?
All too often.
Wipes off like concrete.
Yep.
Yeah, plus, have you noticed anything else, like how it smells?
Oh, wow, yeah.
It's like a candy store.
Mm-hmm.
That kind of makes working in your garage a lot of fun. And then what you want to do periodically is take and fold to a clean, dry side.
Okay.
And then pick back up where you left off. Look at that deep shine.
Oh, that's great. This thing's really coming to life.
This has actually got a metallic finish. And anytime you have a metallic, what you're really aiming for is to get that clear coat as clear as you can through the prep work, the surface enhancement, and then put the coat of wax on. And you want a wax that's going to let this, what they call, let the metallic flake pop, so you can actually see each little flake glisten in the sun.
Man, that looks great.
Okay, once we get this wax wiped off, we're ready to go over here and take off that Deep Gloss Paint Sealant 3.0.
Yep. Our Audi should be just about cooked, I'd say.